Just a disclaimer, I am not a doctor or professional or anything like that. These are just things that I found that are helpful for me. Here. This week's video, I'm going to be giving tips on migraines. I know it's kind of like a little off topic. Usually I don't do videos like this. Maybe I did like one about like being sick, like tips for when you're sick and stuff like that. I'm just going to be doing this video, and my main focus, the reason I am doing this is just because of the fact that I do actually suffer with chronic migraines. I've been diagnosed with it. I've been on so many different like medications for it. Tried so many things. And so I'm basically just going to be talking about tips to at least help ease the pain of migraines and things like that. But before I do get started, I do make videos every Friday and sometimes Tuesday, so be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. Alrighty kids, so basically, as I did say, I have suffered with chronic migraines since as young as I can remember. Basically a little background on that, I've had many tests done since I feel like I've always had them. I feel like maybe the first time I ever got like a test was maybe when I was 5 or 6. They've done like every single test you could do it like every year. I get MRIs, the CAT scans, sleep studies, the whole thing. And basically they've never found anything wrong with me, so technically like that's good. But at the same time, I still suffer from these chronic migraines, so it's like, what's wrong with me? Like, everything's technically fine, so why do I have them? It's like kind of like annoying having to deal with them when it just seems like I shouldn't have them at all. But it does run in my family, tumors, cysts, things like that. I have like a headache constantly, but migraines, those ones, like, I have to stay in bed. Sometimes I throw up and like that's nasty, I'm sorry, but like it's just really bad. So alrighty, so the first thing on my list is really important, which is staying hydrated, drinking tons of water. Super important, especially if you have a migraine. Sometimes this can help by like drinking a ton of water. Usually you do want to just stay hydrated constantly though, not let yourself get dehydrated, but drinking tons of water is very helpful. It's good for you. Sometimes also with having a migraine, if you're able to like go lie down or sit in a dark room, something like that, that would also help with it. I don't know if you're light sensitive, being in a dark room can help so much, and then laying down can also help with that as well. Taking like Advil, things like that, if you need it. I tend to not take it anymore just because it doesn't have much of an effect on me with pain. And then at one point, which this is gonna sound bad, but like I was taking so much, what was it? It wasn't Advil, aspirin. I was taking so much aspirin that I ended up taking like 18 a day, to where I started like puking after like 2-3 days, and like my liver hurt so bad. So things are true, you could definitely hurt your liver, so that's why I tend to try to stay away from things like that. I probably just basically became immune to it after that point, so I stopped. Changing your eating habits is very, very important. You need to stay away from all those sugars and not healthy foods. I know it sucks. Essentially, like, would you rather be in pain or like be healthy? And staying away from fast food, things like that, that's super important. But like sugars and stuff, I don't know if like caffeines and stuff, like that's not really the best thing, especially if you do suffer from migraines, chronic migraines, or even just headaches in general. Like try to focus more on like proteins, vegetables, fruits, things like that. Things that are actually gonna give you good energy, not just sugars and stuff that make you antsy and stuff. Just focus on proteins. That'll give you the energy you need to do and live out your day. I'm on this protein diet that basically my doctor put me on, so I've really just been drinking like protein shakes. I have these granola bars that have like 15 grams of protein. The protein drinks have 30 grams of protein. It's just a healthier lifestyle, and then I mean it's been helping me. So I don't know, maybe it's just me, I don't know. And then another important thing is exercise. Exercise is so important for your body. Your health will definitely improve even if you just do like a 15-minute workout 3 times a week. I don't know, do something, go outside, go for a walk, do cardio exercises. Things like that are just really going to improve your health overall as well as your migraines. Another thing I like to do when I do have a migraine is having a cold pack on my head or where it hurts the most. It can help ease the pain dramatically. So yeah, that's basically. Sleep schedule. This is where it's super important. Oftentimes, we don't give our body enough rest, over rest, and things like that. We need to have a good sleeping schedule of where we do go to bed, all that stuff, wind down at the night. This is what my doctor recommended to me. So basically like taking out electronics before bed at least an hour, 2 hours before, and just setting it aside. Super hard. I can't get myself to do it. Personally, I can't stay off my phone like that. I'm trying to put it away more often and stuff like that. Before bed is like the worst time for me. It does help your mind settle down, so if you do have trouble like sleeping, do yoga, listen to relaxing music. Just really calm yourself down so you can go to bed and then wake up refreshed the next morning, and then it does help with having a good night's sleep so you don't have to suffer with some more migraines or headaches and stuff like that. Alright, and then the last thing on my list, if you haven't and have had this issue for a long time, have migraines, do see a doctor. I know a lot of times people don't like to go to doctors. They don't have what they need to go to doctors and stuff like that, and I understand that, but if it's so chronic that you like can't function sometimes, I recommend going to a doctor, seeing if there's an issue. Like, things happen and you don't want to think the worst, but at the same time, it is always best to check as soon as you can, just so if it is, you can get on the problem and try to fix it as soon as possible. So always do, like, if you do suffer from them, they're pretty bad, I do recommend going to a doctor, seeing them, getting as many tests that you can just to make sure you are fine. And then after that, if you're unable to decrease your migraines, even with like all the things I listed, changing your diet, exercising, sleep schedule, I would recommend going to a medication. Also with that, there are tons of side effects. I know from experience there's just so many. I've been on several different medications. The ones that have helped me the most have always destroyed my memory so bad and made me so foggy and like not really know. I lost track of time. I lost all that time, and with school it was super hard because I couldn't remember like anything, and so things like that, it really affected me, so I had to get off medications like that. Another thing I was going to try, I haven't tried it yet, but I heard good things about it, is Botox, which sounds weird, but basically they just like inject you and stuff, all that, and it's supposed to help relax your muscles, so it's supposed to help with migraines too. Alright guys, so that was my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Also do subscribe. I make videos every Friday and sometimes Tuesdays, and if you'd like to get to know me better, you can follow me on any of my social media sites like Instagram, Twitter, add me on Snapchat. The links are in the description below. I'll see you guys next week.